The subject of my talk is power of demotivation. Let's burst that bubble now. The bubble we are always in. Um, I am used to a very different kind of audience. Usually they are always screaming, shouting, laughing. But I'm sure that you guys are also fond of laughing and actually I would like to know the enthusiasm level of the crowd. Can you give me a cheer or something? Like so this is what I hate about people. आप खुश हैं, क्यों खुश हैं? आपको नहीं मालूम है? Highly enthusiastic, highly motivated people all around you. And you just hate them. You know, you must have seen people like that. Like if you go to your office on Monday, or like wherever you have to go on a Monday after 2 days holidays, there'll be one guy who'll have like gel in his hair and a very squeaky smile, and he'll say to you, "Good morning." And he'll just point two like finger guns at you. At that moment, you wish you had a real gun. So, demotivation is a thing which I find that there is a big market for it and big niche for it. Because all around me I see that highly motivated, overly enthusiastic corporate crowd. They're like ready to achieve and ready to like do something which is impossible actually. So we'll talk about this later, but so I'll just talk briefly about my journey as a comedian. So people ask me that, how did you choose to be a comedian? So the choice is the thing, the only thing which you don't have in your life. The most important decisions of your lives are taken by somebody else. You can't control where you were born, in which religion you were born, what name would you have, and in most of the cases in India, which profession you will join. If you're a boy, you'll be an engineer, and if you're a girl, you'll be married off. It's as simple as that. And I'm not saying that marriage is not a right career choice. It's so I totally believe that having no choice is actually a very good thing. When you have a choice, when you have an option, जिसे विकल्प कहते हैं हिंदी में, you are always judging your options, and you're not actually doing anything. You're not taking a decision. You're not working on any idea. You're just judging your option. Which one is the best? Which one is the best? And when you choose one, you always regret it कि यार वो वाला ठीक था. यार मैकेनिकल नहीं लेते तो ज़्यादा अच्छा था यार. यार MBA कर लिया यार नहीं MBA नहीं करना चाहिए था. So having no choice in my life has been the biggest boon of all. I had no choice whatsoever. I was 21 years of age when I inherited a publishing house. So I was rich, everything was good. But the thing is that I had no choice. I had to join my family business. I was a publisher for 10 years, and I screwed that up, obviously. Then I joined a multinational company, and which again was a publishing concern. They were providing backhand solutions to the publishers in foreign countries, and I was made the project lead. So I screwed up most of the projects there. So I was at the bottom, like I hit the rock bottom, and I had no choice whatsoever. And like then this happened. Somebody literally pushed me on stage to do this. And I won this competition. Like best comedian, like there is nothing like you were best on that day. And I was not even telling the jokes, I was telling the true stories of my life. And people found it very funny. You're like, if you fail continuously at various things, trust me, it's funny to people. It's very funny to people. Charlie Chaplin said that one man's tragedy is another man's comedy. So that's what has happened here. So this sort of check of 1 lakh rupees was given to me, which never cashed. Because I insisted depositing this very check to the bank. So, like, there is a perception about you. When you fail at a lot of things, then people are not really sure what you actually are. Some people think you are funny, some people think you write funny, some people think that you look funny. And then people start telling you that, why don't you write? Then I started writing. I became a playwright. I did this Table for Two play, which was very well received. Then I wrote this Nail Polish. And then Heer Ke Waris, of course, and which was performed in various international festivals. And then this recently, I wrote a song called Kutte, which was actually taken by Dibakar Banerjee to promote this movie, Titli, recently. The movie was made in 2013, but this song was like used for it because he liked the lyrics very much. Lyrics are like kutte, dogs. Dogs are talking to God, why the hell you created men? You created us, we understand. You did a good job. But why the hell you then go and created men? Humans. So it's sort of that thing. So it's again about, then we come back to our talk, that power of demotivation. We come to the enthusiasm level of people and people who create it. Like you must have seen that guy, you know. You can do it. No, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot do it, not even a little bit. You cannot do it. So the thing is that we need to understand that how much motivation and how much enthusiasm we need to have in order to achieve it, what we want to. In my case, I think that we need to puncture our bubbles a little bit and, you know, come down and calm down to understand really where we are. So God created man. I think that was like really over enthusiastic of him. So you can't do it. Actually, you can't do it. There'll be people. I hate motivational, speakers. They'll come to your universities, they'll come to your institutions, and they will like motivate you like, oh, you can do it. They'll raise your hopes. And obviously, you will not be able to achieve them. And you'll be whining all the time. You know, so you need to like calm down a little bit. And as I say that, ugly people are always happy. Ugly people, like I can see a lot of them. Yeah. So ugly people are always happy. Ugly people are like, they are not expecting anything from life. Like, even if they go out and get a seat on a bus, they're very happy. And like good-looking people think that we are good-looking, so we deserve more. They like just get up in the morning and look in themselves in the mirror and they say, God, I'm good-looking. But people treat them like normal. They don't treat them like specially or something. They don't give them special treatment, and they are not happy. So we need to, curb our enthusiasm a little bit. So going ahead, that what have we done with our enthusiasm? We have created language. When humans were living in caves, they needed no language. Every communication was perfect. I think that there was never ever a miscommunication when there was no language, especially between man and a woman. क्योंकि आदमी को औरत से एक ही चीज चाहिए होती थी, खाना. और उसके लिए लैंग्वेज की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती थी. But because we were enthusiastic race, we created language, and so many of them. And you must be familiar with this thing. Like, I hate this thing. This is like 1100 something pages on it. Okay. And funny thing about is that it's an English to English dictionary. अगर मुझे अंग्रेजी आती होती silly things we have created because of our enthusiasm. And like then there are evolution myths. This is a generic photograph of like humans like in the process of evolution from a chimp, monkey, and I don't know going where. This symbol has been used all over the world to describe evolution. First of all, where are women? And till that man was like straight, erect, talking, walking and like everything, and he had a proper haircut and everything, and there was no need of clothes at that time, of course. So there are evolutionary myths around us, like we have to believe them. They say that necessity is the mother of invention. Really? If necessity is the mother of invention, explain pakode. किसको चाहिए थे?